This is a video about our Canada Day 2025. I started off in the early morning showing my new bird feeder, which I just built, and today I hung it up. It replaces this old bird feeder, which you can see is quite decrepit. When I hung it up, the first thing that happened was a little chipmunk came along, and this is the chipmunk that's hanging around our yard. It came along and tried to check out the new bird feeder. He is quite energetic, quite fast, and really loves the bird feeder, as you can see. Up into the feeder, and where does he go from there? He's looking around. He was too nervous because I was close to him, so he jumped up onto the fence and crawled along the fence and took off. But he came back, obviously. Later in the day, around noon, we decided to bike to South Keys, where we had lunch at the shawarma palace. So we had a nice shawarma. And when we left the shawarma palace, of course, this was around noon, 12, no, probably around 1:30 or so. And we left the shawarma palace. As we were unlocking our bikes, we noticed a couple of people in red jumpsuits, and Eleonora said, "That must be the Snowbirds." And of course she talks to everybody, and as we were continuing to unlock our bikes, one of the guys comes out with their lunch, and he's trying to get it into the back of the car, and Eleonora offers to help him open up the back of the trunk. And there are two snowbirds snowbird pilots in the car. This one snowbird pilot was opening the trunk. Eleanor was talking to him. Another woman comes out. She's also a pilot. She's the one that I heard on the radio on CBC earlier in the morning. And so we had a nice little chat with the snowbird pilots, who are based in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. They were performing at noon and then again at 4 o'clock for Canada Day, and they were then going down to the US to perform for July 4th. So after we spoke with them, we had a nice afternoon. It was very hot, over 30 degrees, I think 32 or 33, with humidity over 40 degrees. I think it was very humid. So we had invited one of our friends over for dinner. In the evening, we ate outside on the patio, barbecued hamburgers. Olita came over, and we enjoyed an evening with her for Canada Day. This is one of the squirrels. As we were setting up, it was so hot. He was lying on the fence at the back and trying to cool himself off. This is another one of the young squirrels. I call them juveniles. There's a couple of them that are new this year, and they run around and play with each other quite a bit. They kind of have figured out that we feed them peanuts, and they are enjoying that, but they're kind of figuring out what the hell to do with the peanuts. And of course, one of the rabbits showed up as well as we were sitting having our dinner. We've got 3 rabbits this year. There's 2 of them, and there's another baby that's grown quite large. So we now have 3 rabbits. They've eaten some of our produce, but and some of our flowers. But I guess we find out that it's worth it. They love the clover as well, which I wish they would eat more of because we've got too much clover in the backyard as it is. So following the rabbit's appearance, Eleanor decided to feed the Cardinal. She gave him some peanuts. He popped up quite quickly to pick them up to feed his children, and he enjoys that. Now afterwards, we enjoyed the fireworks, which were all over the neighborhood. In this case, they were right in front of our front yard, and I just enjoyed watching them for a while. These were quite an impressive display for our neighborhood fireworks display. Of course, I didn't get any shots of the fireworks downtown, but this was quite impressive. There were fireworks all over the place. It was like a war zone almost, all over. I'm sure that's the same in many towns and many areas in the country where people buy fireworks and shoot them off in the neighborhoods. Very enjoyable. So that was our Canada Day. We had a great time. It was very hot and humid, like I said. Usually I take my bike and ride out to view some of the fireworks, but because the leader was over and because it was so hot and humid, I didn't do that this year. But it was a very enjoyable Canada Day, and thank you for sharing it with me.